You don't always like to listen to your family's sermons, however you need them to speak to you frankly and to open your eyes to reality. Unfortunately, you have learned many things in a bad way and it is because you do not have patience. Listen to advice and don't get used to just learning from failure. The last few months have been difficult, you lost loved ones and a difficult separation. But whatever happens, you continue to fight. You are going through a transition where the most important thing is money, work and home. New beginnings are announced, perhaps a new job, and logically you will receive a payment that will give you a cash inflow. Regarding the home, you need patience. The changes you want to make in your house are appropriate, but at the moment you do not have the necessary money. Despite falling many times, you have achieved important things and you are happy with what you have. If you think you are not on the right track, just change the angle to see things differently and live in the moment. In love, the hardest part is over and little by little you regain peace. They betrayed you with an infidelity and you want that person to suffer. However, you rebuild yourself and put each piece in its place. You gave him one last chance and he did not know how to take advantage of it. Again he left without giving an explanation and he has disappointed you. Some couples who live together are talking about divorce. If you have problems with your children, it is due to lack of communication. They took the first step, so you must take the initiative to solve misunderstandings. For singles and single women, you are looking for answers about a person of your interest. That person speaks to you with patience and confuses you more. If he has told you that he does not love someone else, he is lying to you. He wants some fun, but he will not take you seriously. Someone from the past appeared, perhaps it was your partner at some point and now they meet to talk or remember old times. The problem is that this person has a partner and if you let yourself be carried away by impulses, you end up in a love triangle. The zodiac sign Aquarius. Main characteristics: Aquarius zodiac signs stand out for their degree of humanity and honesty. They are insightful and constant, and on certain occasions nature calls them to withdraw to think or meditate. They don't like to be leaders, but they don't like to follow anyone either. People born under the Aquarius horoscope have great facility and a tendency to work in a group. They love to organize work and distribute tasks, and they are good at leading work groups. They also stand out as teachers or psychologists. Aquarius on the sentimental ground: usually they do not indulge in love easily. It is difficult to conquer Aquarius. They are demanding and often this trait of their character brings problems in the relationship, but they are capable of making great sacrifices for their partner. The characteristic ailments of Aquarius are usually arthritis, sprains and problems with varicose veins. Sometimes stress can occur. You put in order documents and pending that you had. Do not be stubborn with that love that was not for you and forget it. Avoid falling into provocations. Take good care of yourself and health matters. The most important thing you have in your life is you. October 11th horoscope. Love: a friend or a family member could be going through some radical changes and needs a supportive shoulder to cry on. You may have been through something similar, and you are the right person to offer comfort. You may have some doubts about the viability of your goals or your financial situation, but the doubts are likely due to misinformation, so check the data to reassure yourself. October 11th horoscope. Work: today your curiosity is on and you will approach your research work with passion. You'll find that high-tech gadgets and new gadgets will help you with whatever work you do. Embrace technology and new ways of looking at the world. Take a humane outlook on any matter in your life that requires completion. October 11th horoscope. Money: it would be interesting for you to review your checkbook today. The energy of the day will inspire you to consider the money issues in your life. You should dump all your expense accounts to your computer. By breaking down your income, debt, and monthly expenses, you will soon have a better idea of how you spend your money. Later, if you need to make some changes, you could make them with a good foundation. October 11th horoscope. Health: today you may feel estranged from your friends. Maybe your better half is not in town or is busy and you feel lonely. You may feel isolated from your circle of close friends. Or it may be that you are no longer so close to your old friends. This may seem strange to you, but it is not in itself a negative thing. Just as some relationships end, others begin. If you have a partner, today is a good day to close the door to those voices that try to intrude between the two of you. You have to leave out of that circle that you and the person you love form, because inside there can be no room for bitterness. envy and lies. Only love can fit within your relationship and nothing but love. If you do not have a partner, the first kiss can be a definitive sign. Or not. It is better that you do not leave things in an ambiguous plane, because that can mean that you make a mistake and assume privileges that you do not have. Nothing like putting all the cards on the table and having clarity to start this love story. Or not. The topic of the day will be how to make money, how to do it faster, how to do it with less effort. The answer is very simple, but it requires great effort. You must stick with what you do and do it as well as to become your absolute passion. That is the key. Passion in doing. You have to take care of those headaches, not so much for those annoyances, but for what is behind them. Stress and pressure. You have to learn to better manage those tensions and eat a better diet. It starts with a very simple step. Remove salts from your diet. You are doing your job mechanically and you should look for Aquarius incentives. The changes or improvements that you have implemented now will begin to bear fruit in no time. Something unexpected and very positive at work is going to happen to you. Take advantage of it well. Be careful, don't let your relationship get hold. Look for new incentives in love. You will be in a good mood and you will spread your joy to others, who will follow you. You can solve, if you want, bad relationships with a family member. If that is the case, it is not a good day for you to discuss your personal issues with someone you do not know. The tensions that you may have had these days will gradually disappear. You're worrying too much and it's not really that bad. Relax a bit. It is convenient for you to do an exercise table daily. It would be great for your health. You have a magnificent day on a personal level. Enjoy it without tension. Tip of the day. The best way to resolve a dispute is to not participate in it. Stick to what has been said, and do not give up any ground on your rights. Lucky numbers for today: 18, 20, 24, 26, 36, 38. Tomorrow's horoscope today: motivation is not your strong suit. If you have to work, it will seem boring and monotonous. If you stay home, you will find everything boring and repetitive. Do not get carried away by that pessimism. The situation is temporary. Take a deep breath, and if you have to leave things for tomorrow, then do it. The most important thing is that you do not try to occupy yourself to forget. That will only lead to excessive tiredness. You have to learn to transform energy and use it as fuel.